After a long winter break, the Liberty Archery team is gearing up to finish their spring season on a high note. Their upcoming competition will be competing at indoor nationals, where head coach Ben Summers and the team believe they will walk away with a strong placement.
We're headed next weekend to indoor nationals for USA Archery, and it's kind of tag teaming with the Virginia State indoor tournament. So our team will be able to compete against a lot of other collegiate people, mostly from JMU, I would say, but there may be a couple other colleges at that tournament. But it's because of COVID, the tournaments are a lot smaller this year, and there are a lot more of them across the country. So what they'll do is they'll take all the state tournaments and then combine them into a national tournament, so we'll be able to have everyone shooting from the same distance, 18 meters or 20 yards. Everything's fair across the board. So we did very well last year, and I'm really looking forward to good results this year too.
We're looking forward to indoor nationals and then potentially going to outdoor nationals. So it's been, for me personally, it's been kind of an interesting training season, kind of balancing harder classes, as you move up with your majors, also, getting in time to practice, getting in the reps and, shots that you need to get in for the season.
So we've been practicing a lot here at the range. Indoor is really nice because it gives you the chance to really perfect your form and focus on the little things that you can improve on. We'll be shooting 20 yards away, and we'll be shooting 60 arrows at indoor nationals, and we're all really excited about it. I've been practicing a lot, putting in a lot of good work, and I have high hopes that we're going to represent Liberty well.
With the COVID-19 pandemic still ongoing, it has changed up how many teams practice. During the long winter break, the Liberty Archery team was able to get some solid practice in while at home to prepare for the spring season.
Well, for me, I just got a new setup, so it was setting up that, making sure I'm familiar with the bow, kind of working with that aspect of it, tuning, then coming into form, just making sure my form's the same, it stays the same, consistency is key, and try and run with that.
Most of us all went home. We were able to practice on our own a lot. I know for me, there's a range back home that I shoot at, it's really great time to be able to really focus on shooting, perfecting form, and getting ready for the next season, and being able to, again, represent Liberty the best we can, and represent the sport and everything we do as best we can.
Indoor Nationals may be the last event for the Liberty Archery team this season, but the Flames are keeping their heads high as one more competition may be planned. If not, the Flames look to end their season on a strong note.
Honestly, it just comes down to shooting like you practice. Get your best practice ends in, because you'll probably end up with that tournament. Do your best, keep a tight ship, and hopefully, end up on top.
I think the plan right now is to keep working hard, keep focusing on our form and on our mental game, and really training to be champions for Christ and be the best that we can be, and looking forward to shooting at JMU after school ends.
We probably will also be able to do, and it's a tentative right now, we'll have a East Regional tournament hopefully. JMU usually hosts that, so we're hoping that enough colleges will be allowed to attend that, so they'll be able to compete against all the colleges in the region from Virginia all the way up to Maine. So we've got some big name competitors like JMU, Columbia University, Penn College. There's a really good school in New Jersey that brings some really great shooters. So there are a ton of other schools in our region that are extremely good. So, but I think we'll be able to compete fairly well against them.